Last year, the Philippines stunned the region by becoming Southeast Asia's fastest-growing economy, outpacing Vietnam and Malaysia. And now, it's making even bigger waves. As of 2024, the country has officially leapfrogged Thailand in gross national income, GNI, securing its place as the second wealthiest nation in Southeast Asia, just behind Indonesia. According to the World Bank, the Philippines GNI hit an impressive $518.1 billion, edging past Thailand's $510.2 billion. Vietnam followed at $453.5 billion, Singapore at $451.2 billion, and Malaysia at $451.2 billion, $414.9 billion, while Indonesia remains far ahead with $1.39 trillion. So, what's driving this remarkable climb? The answer lies not just in what the Philippines produces, but in what its people earn all over the world. That's where GNI differs from GDP. GDP measures everything made within the country's borders. GNI goes further. It includes income earned by Filipinos abroad and subtracts what foreigners make at home. In 2024, the Philippines' GNI was $56.5 billion higher than its GDP, a rare and telling gap among Southeast Asia's top 6 economies. The key reason? Overseas Filipino workers. These global breadwinners sent home a record $38.3 billion in remittances, up 3% from the year before. That's not just money, it's momentum. Those funds power families, boost local spending, and keep the nation's economic engine running strong. About $34.5 billion of those transfers flowed through banks, marking another quiet revolution, growing trust, connectivity, and financial inclusion across the Filipino diaspora. The numbers tell a bigger story. The Philippines is becoming a truly global economy. While local industries continue to grow, the nation's real power lies in the income its people earn beyond its borders. Unlike Thailand, Vietnam, or even Singapore, the Philippines' greatest export isn't goods, it's talent. From nurses and caregivers in the US, to seafarers in Europe, to engineers across the Middle East, millions of Filipinos are earning abroad and sending their hard work home. Their earnings fuel family livelihoods, strengthen the peso, and even influence government policy. This widening gap between GDP and GNI reveals something deeper. The Philippines is building a more flexible, globally connected economy, one that depends not just on factories or farms, but on the skills and resilience of its people worldwide. If this momentum holds, the Philippines could rise even higher in Southeast Asia's economic ranks. Sure, a remittance-driven model has its risks. It's tied to global job markets and foreign economies. But it also opens doors to stability and growth. By investing in education, labor protections, digital finance, and smarter reforms, the country could not only hold its lead over Thailand, but maybe even challenge Indonesia one day. In 2024, Filipinos abroad sent home an estimated $40 billion, placing the Philippines 4th worldwide in remittance inflows, behind only India, Mexico, and China. And at the heart of it all, people, families, a global Filipino workforce whose earnings are writing a powerful new chapter in the nation's economic story. This global ranking isn't just a bragging right, it's proof of how deeply Filipino workers abroad shape the nation's story. Every dollar they send home does more than feed families. It fuels spending, jumpstarts small businesses, and keeps the Philippine economy humming. So what's behind this steady rise in remittances? A mix of strong global trends. As economies in the US, the Middle East, and Asia-Pacific rebound, job openings and wages for overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, are climbing. That means more income and more money sent back home. There's also a currency twist. When the Philippine peso weakens against the US dollar, every dollar from abroad turns into more pesos, giving families extra buying power. Many OFWs take advantage of this, sending larger sums while rates are favorable. Still, the system is fragile. Economic slowdowns or geopolitical tensions abroad could quickly ripple back home, threatening both jobs and remittance flows. For now, though, experts predict remittances will keep growing steadily through 2025, as long as global conditions hold steady. And those inflows matter a lot. They power household spending, which remains the heartbeat of the Philippine economy. The country's growth isn't built on factories or farms, but on people and services. By early 2025, services made up 62.2% of the GDP, far outpacing industry, 29.5%, and agriculture, 8.3%. From call centers to care workers overseas, the Philippines' true strength lies in its people, at home and across the world. Together, these powerhouse sectors make up nearly 1/5 of the Philippines' GDP. A clear sign that the nation's strength lies not in factories or exports, but in its people. The story of remittances goes far beyond dollars, crossing oceans. It's about how a country turns its greatest resource, its citizens, into a driving force in the global economy. Every time a Filipino worker abroad sends money home, they're sending more than cash. They're sending hope, stability, and a chance for a better life. These remittances ripple through communities, building homes, funding education, and fueling growth across the nation. Despite global challenges, Filipino resilience and adaptability continue to anchor the country's economic rise. And that rise is happening fast. In 2025, the Philippines' IT and business process outsourcing (BPO) industry reached a major milestone: 2 million employees and $40 billion in revenue, giving the country a 10% share of the global outsourcing market. It's a stunning achievement for a nation powered by talent and technology. But the other giant engine driving growth: personal remittances. The World Bank projects Filipinos abroad will send home $40 billion in 2025, keeping the Philippines among the world's top recipients. Behind those numbers are 11 million Filipinos spread across the globe, in the US, Canada, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Japan, and beyond, proving that the Philippine economy isn't just growing at home, it's thriving everywhere its people are. Filipinos working abroad aren't just sending money home. They're fueling a massive flow of wealth that supports millions of families and drives the nation's growth. Alongside a booming IT and business process outsourcing IT BPO sector, these remittances are powering a Philippine economy that's more connected, innovative, and globally competitive than ever. Experts see a bright decade ahead. Rising per capita GDP and improving living standards promise better access to education, healthcare, and opportunities for millions, while reducing extreme poverty and reshaping the country's social and economic landscape. The combined strength of overseas remittances, ITBPO, and the revival of tourism is setting the stage for long-term, inclusive growth. But the story doesn't stop there. The Philippines is attracting multi-billion-dollar investments from the US, deepening ties in key industries. American partnerships are being explored in energy, including oil and gas ventures in the South China Sea, which could boost energy security. Meanwhile, Washington is expanding support for the growing semiconductor and ITBPO sectors, helping fuel innovation and global competitiveness. One particularly exciting project involves Seattle-based Ultrasafe Nuclear Corporation, aiming to develop small modular nuclear power plants in the Philippines, a move that could transform the nation's energy landscape with clean, reliable power. With resilient growth, bold reforms, and strong international partnerships, the Philippines is no longer just keeping pace. It's on track to become one of Asia's leading investment hubs, proving that its greatest asset isn't just resources or location, it's its people, at home and across the globe. By 2039, the Philippines is projected to become the 23rd largest economy in the world, according to the latest World Economic League table from London's Centre for Economics and Business Research. Among Southeast Asia, Only 3 countries are expected to break into the top 30, and the Philippines is firmly on that list. The future looks bright, but it won't be without challenges. Global uncertainties, geopolitical tensions, and the need for ongoing domestic reforms will test the nation's resilience. Yet, the Philippines has powerful advantages: a young, growing workforce, a strategic location, expanding service sectors, and ambitious energy initiatives. These strengths position the country to attract investment, create jobs, and improve lives on an unprecedented scale. Southeast Asia's rising economic stars are grabbing attention. Indonesia sits at 10th worldwide, the Philippines at 23rd, and Vietnam at 25th. What's remarkable is the Philippines' steady climb, despite global headwinds. Driven by strong domestic consumption, steady remittances from overseas workers, and a motivated labor force, the country is building momentum that signals not just growth, but resilience and competitiveness. The leap is impressive. From 33rd in 2024 to 23rd in 2039, the Philippines is set to overtake regional heavyweights like Thailand and Singapore, securing its spot as Southeast Asia's second-largest economy behind Indonesia. By 2033, nominal GDP is expected to reach $1 trillion, cementing the Philippines as a leading emerging market. Over the past 2 decades, per capita GDP has surged from under $1,000 in 2000 to roughly $3,500 in 2005-2022. And experts predict it will surpass $6,000 by 2030, reflecting a rapidly growing middle class with unprecedented purchasing power. The Philippines isn't just growing, it's gearing up to play a major role on the global stage. So, what's fueling the Philippines' rapid rise? The engine is private consumption, the spending power of millions of urban households whose incomes are steadily climbing. As cities grow and more Filipinos land higher-paying jobs, their spending drives demand for goods, services, housing, and entertainment. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle, where rising consumption fuels business growth, which in turn boosts incomes even further. The result? The Philippines isn't just growing, it's transforming. It's climbing global ranks, expanding middle class, and booming urban markets signal a nation ready to stake its claim among the world's economic leaders. By 2033, the Philippines is projected to join an exclusive club of Asia-Pacific economies with a nominal GDP of $1 trillion or more, alongside giants like China, Japan, India, South Korea, Australia, Taiwan, and Indonesia. Looking even further ahead, experts at London-based Capital Economics forecast that by 2050, the Philippines could become the 18th largest economy in the world. A remarkable leap fueled by decades of steady growth, an empowered middle class, and a workforce driving innovation and productivity. The numbers are striking: a projected $4.86 trillion nominal GDP, with GDP per capita reaching about $33,650, a huge jump from today. But here's the catch. All of this hinges on one critical factor: sustaining growth through smart policies, investment in human capital, and global engagement. Get it right, and the Philippines could emerge not just as a regional powerhouse, but as a major player on the world economic stage. The Philippines stands at a crossroads. Overcome its infrastructure hurdles, and the country could unlock its full economic potential. With reforms in motion and growth momentum steady despite global headwinds, the Philippines is positioning itself as a top investment hub in Asia. Over the next 5 to 10 years, the country is targeting $100 billion in new investments, especially from powerhouses like the United States and Japan. These funds are set to flow into a wide range of sectors, from energy and semiconductors to infrastructure and the digital economy, powering the next phase of rapid development. Japan, long one of the Philippines' most trusted partners, is financing over 80% of landmark projects like the Metro Manila Subway and the North-South Commuter Railway. together worth more than $25 billion. Meanwhile, the United States is deepening its footprint in semiconductors and the booming IT and BPO sector, industries that have consistently driven growth, exports, and job creation. Geopolitics adds another layer. Rising tensions in the South China Sea, particularly around the West Philippine Sea, make the Philippines an attractive alternative for investors seeking to diversify away from China. This unique position could accelerate Manila's rise as a preferred investment destination, strengthening alliances and securing long-term economic gains. With a youthful population, strategic location, and growing international partnerships, the Philippines isn't just an emerging market anymore. It's shaping up as a regional economic powerhouse. Navigate its infrastructure gaps wisely, and the next 30 years could see the country soar to new heights, becoming a beacon of innovation, growth, and opportunity, not just in Southeast Asia, but across the Asia-Pacific and the world.